Hey everyone, I'm Heba and welcome to my channel, and in this video I like to share with you my hair loss story. I know it doesn't look like I lost a lot of hair, but yes, I did lose over 50% of my hair. I'm going on year 5 with my hair loss, but I think it's on the recovery side, finally. First, I am not a doctor, I am not a nurse, I'm not a medical professional, I'm not even a hairstylist. I just want to let you know my story, and maybe it could help someone out there that was going through the same things that I was. So I encourage you to see a doctor first before you start any kind of hair scalp regimen. I myself went to 3 dermatologists, 3 of them. One is a family friend, one is my dermatologist that does my Botox that I do get. Then the third one, I found a hair specialist dermatologist in the DFW area. So I've got my notes ready, got my phone ready, and I have my laptop so I can share with you what happened with my hair. Again, I can't stress this enough. Please see a doctor to talk about your hair loss because there are many things that they can help you with. Just to give you a little information, my name is Heba and I am 52 years old. I think I am post-menopausal right now. I don't know, I'm still getting hot flashes. I'm still waiting for that to finish. I still get the occasional period every few months, but pretty much I think I'm post-menopausal. My hair is naturally curly, naturally frizzy, and I do have the grays, and I do color my hair. I color my hair about every 3 months or so, and I started coloring my hair when I was, I believe, 45 years old. I did have thick, beautiful hair. It was like a blanket around my neck and my shoulders. I'm going to show some pictures of what my hair looked like, and I'm also going to show you pictures of what I was seeing during my hair loss journey. And see, I'm getting hot right now. Oh, the stress kind of just sets it off. Of course, men have hair loss, but when it affects a woman, it just can be very devastated. And I was pretty much going through a depression during that time. Our hair is kind of like our calling card. Our hair kind of does define who we are. And when I had that massive shed, there are no words to how I feel. I was devastated because I didn't think it would happen to me. Now, there are many reasons for hair loss, and I've got it right here. And of course, there's hereditary, and I do have to say that my mom did lose a lot of her hair, but she always had thin hair to begin with. I was the only one in my family that had the thick hair. So that's why I didn't think it would happen to me. Then you have hormonal changes, which I was going through at the time. Medications could cause hair loss, which I was not on any medication. Women who are going through chemo, that can cause hair loss. Stress can cause hair loss. And you know, when you're losing the hair, it causes stress and then you lose more hair. So it's kind of like a never-ending cycle with that stress. There's also alopecia, which I think that's my diagnosis at the time. Your thyroid could be off. That's why it's very important to see a doctor because they could do blood work to see all of that. You have telogen. Now, I don't know how to say this. You have telogen effluvium, which also they diagnosed me with that too, and also iron deficiency. I encourage you to watch Dr. Dre on YouTube because she is very knowledgeable on that subject. And I'll link her channel down below if you want to check that out. But yeah, there are many reasons for hair loss, and I'm going to let you know what I think happened to me because I believe in women's intuition, and that's what I think happened to me. It may be one of these things, but what happened, I have a feeling that's what did it. Let me tell you what happened. And you know, as I'm going through this with my notes and my phone, when I'm editing this video, I may see that, oh, I forgot to mention something. So I may just pop in here and mention that. Because I want to make sure that this video is complete. So around February, March 2016, I noticed that my scalp was itchy. And for some reason, I thought I had lice. I don't know why that stuck in my mind, but I thought I had lice. So after about a couple of days, I still noticed that it was itchy. So I went to my local drugstore and got Red shampoo. Brought it home, read the instructions, and applied it to my scalp. As I was applying it to my scalp, I pulled my hand out and I noticed that I had a lot of hair in my hands. And because I had a lot of hair, I thought, oh, okay, yeah, it's gonna be okay. So then I hopped in the shower and noticed that there was some hair in the drain, and I just kind of, you know, oh well, that's one of the side effects, I guess, of using Red shampoo. It wasn't until maybe a week or two later that I noticed my hair was non-stop shedding. When I got out of the shower and I would brush my hair out, I noticed that there was a lot of hair coming off of my scalp into my brush. And I thought, what the heck? And then there was still a lot of hair shed, and I thought, oh, okay. The next time I was in the shower, I noticed that there was a lot of hair in the drain more than usual, and I thought, oh my gosh. And again, I would brush my hair out, and I noticed a lot of hair. What I would do is I would comb my hair out and then kind of put it in a ponytail and just kind of pull it out like this, and I noticed that there was a lot of hair. I pulled one out right now, yeah. And my hair is going to be messing up the whole time in this video, but I think that's going to be a given. So then I gathered all the hair that just came out of just brushing my hair and pulling it out into a little Ziploc bag, and I hope you can see it here. Let me put it up against my notebook. This was the amount of hair that I was losing just pulling my hair after I got out of the shower. This much right here. This did not include the hair that was in the drain. This did not include as I was brushing my hair out when I was drying my hair. And it didn't include the hair that I would just feel during the day that it would just, I would feel my hair just fall out. I was losing more than 100 hairs a day that you see on the internet that you're supposed to lose. So then I went to go see my doctor, my dermatologist that does my Botox, and I started crying and told her what happened. I'm losing my hair. And she went through my scalp and she didn't see any bald spots, but I was just constantly shedding in the shower, combing my hair, drying my hair, just walking around. And let me tell you, the worst feeling ever is when you're in the shower and you feel your hair coming down your body and going down the drain. And the other worst feeling is if you're walking around and you're constantly feeling your hair, going down your arm, and it's just, there's nothing you could do. There is nothing that I could do to stop my hair from falling out. So I told my doctor and she said, okay, we'll try this blood pressure medicine. And I know I'm going to say it wrong. Spirolactone, I believe that's the name of it. I'll write it down below for you guys. I need to mention one of the side effects from taking that blood pressure medicine is hair growth. So that's why they prescribed that for me, because people with high blood pressure, one of the side effects is that they have a lot of hair on some people. So I guess this was considered an off-label use of that blood pressure medicine. So you can talk to your doctor about it. Now mind you, this is blood pressure medicine that lowers your blood pressure, and I already have low blood pressure. My normal is 110/70. So she put me on the lowest dose possible, and I could only bear it for 3 days because I was feeling nausea, I was feeling lightheadedness, I was feeling like I had been spinning around for days. And of course, in that visit, I went ahead and got my Botox too. So that was in March 2016. All right, let me look at my phone here because I kind of kept notes as I was going along as much as possible as I can. So in March, she started me on the lowest dose possible, and it was 25 milligrams. And even with that low dose, I just couldn't take it. I didn't like how I was feeling, but I was still losing my hair. So we have a family friend who's a dermatologist here in the town that we live in. So I went to visit him, and he said, yeah, stop taking the blood pressure medicine, because he didn't notice that I was losing hair. But I noticed I was losing hair. It was in the bag, it was in the drain, it was on the floor, it was on my body. And he also checked my scalp and he didn't see anything. And mind you, my scalp was still itchy. It was itchy in these two spots right here. And it was just unbearable. And let me tell you, this is gonna sound weird, but if I pulled my hair at that spot, it just made it feel better. It was just so itchy, and it was just uncomfortable. So then I started taking vitamins. Of course, you all know about biotin, that is good for hair. So I started taking biotin. And then I also started taking this hair supplement, Viviscal, I believe that's the name of it. It was supposed to have shark something in there, and I didn't mind taking that. If it will help with my hair, yeah, I was going to take something with shark in there. I know the animal rights don't like it, but if it will help my hair, I will take it. I was willing to do anything. I started taking those vitamins for a few months, and my hair was just still falling. It was just still shedding. So then I did some searching, and I found a hair specialist dermatologist in Dallas, and so I made an appointment and went to go see him. He did blood work on me, and that came back all negative. My iron was good, my thyroid was good, all the other blood work that he went through looked good. The only thing was my cholesterol, but we won't get into that. My blood work did show that I was going through pre-menopausal at the time. Everything with my blood work showed normal. So he wanted me to try the blood pressure medicine again, and I said, okay. I'll do it again. Even if it makes me feel bad, I will push through it for the first couple of weeks and then it should stabilize. They also prescribed me this medication that blocks testosterone because I guess I was going through premenopausal. Maybe it was showing some more testosterone and that causes hair loss. And because I was telling him about my itchy scalp, he did prescribe me this shampoo. I'm gonna put it there. That's the name of the shampoo. He told me to use the shampoo once a week, and he also prescribed me this steroid spray to spray my scalp where the itchiness was. And let me tell you, this right here was a godsend. I would just spray it on the itchy area and the itchiness subsided, and it just felt so good. And it's a Kenalog spray. Again, talk to your doctor. I am not a doctor. This is what my doctor prescribed for me. So in September 2016, I was taking biotin, Viviscal, taking the blood pressure medicine, taking the dutasteride, that is what blocks testosterone, and shampooing my hair and spraying my scalp for the itchiness. I did all that for a year. And in August of 2017, I weaned myself off of everything. Nothing was working. I was still shedding. I was still losing hair. So I thought, forget it. And I did talk to the doctor about it and he said it was okay. So I weaned myself off of the blood pressure medicine and the testosterone blocker. And I stopped taking the biotin and the Viviscal. That was enough of that. The shark thing was not helping my hair. So I'm sure the animal rights people would like to hear that. At the end of August 2017, that is when I started my YouTube channel to talk about my experiences with makeup and skincare and hair care from like a newbie type of a perspective. Because I started getting into skincare and makeup in the beginning of 2016. And it's kind of funny how it happened around the same time when I started playing with makeup and skincare, and then my hair started shedding. It could be just a coincidence. It can be just a coincidence. But again, with woman's intuition, I thought it was the Ridge shampoo. And then later I started thinking, well, maybe it was when I started using skincare. Because the one thing that I could remember using that had more of a prescription strength was Retin A. And of course, you know, we think we are our own doctors, so I started searching the internet and saw that maybe some people with using Retin A, that can cause hair loss, too much vitamin A. That may not be the case, but that's what I thought. Again, that's just my thinking. Maybe the Retin A made my scalp itchy and it made me use the Ridge shampoo. I don't know. So that's why I'm a little particular with what I use on my face. If it has any type of a Retin A, a strong Retin A, I kind of shy away from it. Retinols are doing okay. I'm trying retinols and retinols are doing okay. I don't know. I'm starting to see a little bit more hair shed right now, but it's not as bad as what it was back then. Now I'm going to show you some pictures. I took some screenshots of pictures that I have on my phone. And when I took the screenshots, it shows the date of when I took that picture. So you're able to see the date that I took this picture. And this picture was when I had my hair, of what my hair looked like. And this was in September 2015. Fast forward to March, and this picture, you can see what my scalp looked like. That was a picture of the top of my head right here, and more pictures of the top of my head. Pictures above my ear. Of course, that's where my itchiness was. Stupid itchiness. Ugh. Here's a picture of what my hair looked like in April, off to the side. See, you can see my face through my hair. Again, you can see how thin it was. You can see right through it. And here it is months later in December, and you can kind of see that there were gaps in my hair. Look how thin it was. You can see my face. There wasn't much hair in the bottom. Whenever I see videos of hair loss, they would kind of show the before and after, and it just didn't look very convincing on some of them. The lighting was off, and even when you do this one time and then you do it again, it just doesn't look the same. So I noticed when I was outside in our backyard and the sun was kind of shining behind me, I can see my hair loss because it was so bad that you can see right through it. You can see my hair, and it was really thin at the ends. It was just bad. It kind of looked like the ends of my hair. It kind of looked like, you know, when you take your hair off a brush and all that hair right there, it's kind of like in a bird's nest. that is what my hair looked and felt like. Now this picture in February 2017, this is one of the pictures that I wanted to show where the sun is behind my head. So you can kind of see how light it is. And you can even see my hair around my face. It was very thin. It didn't give me that fullness that you kind of see right now. You just see my face. You see the outer parts of my face. I don't know how to explain it, but my hair used to frame my face very beautifully, and I never complained about my hair. Yeah, it was naturally curly and naturally frizzy, but I loved my thick hair. And then this picture in March 2017, that's kind of the texture that I was trying to explain, where it just was looking all wiry, like a bird's nest. And then here it is in April 2017, outside. This one in July, that one looked really bad. I mean, you could even see up here on top that it was very thin. It just, I don't know, it just looks like helmet hair, and even though my hair was this long right here. And I forgot to mention that my hair was like down to here. I had to chop off this much hair because there was nothing there. December 2017, that's when I lost it. When I saw that picture, I thought, okay, I'm doomed to have my mom's hair. Which is not a bad thing, I know. I love my mom and I wish she was here with us. She passed away in 2015. And I know that sounds mean, but I guess it was hereditary. No matter how much hair I had, it was still gonna end up being the same. And of course you got people saying it's just hair, and yes, I know it's just hair. I know it's just hair, but it's my hair. It's what defined me. So when I saw that picture, I thought, okay, that's it. That's it. There's nothing out there that can help. Even at that time, my scalp was still itchy. So the rid didn't stop that. It just made me lose my hair. At least that's my thinking. And in January the next month, 2018, I tried to curl my hair, and you could see that it wasn't even laying down on my shoulder. If there's some weight to the hair, it would just lay down on the shoulder, but my hair would just, just be on the side like that. Just very light and ugh. It got so bad that I would feel cold with my hair because it wasn't giving me that blanket feeling. I can feel the air through the back of my neck. It got to a point where I had to wash my hair every day. And that was killing me because every time I washed my hair, I would see hair in the drain. I would see hair in my hand when I brushed it out, and I would see hair on the floor. And I would also feel the hair on my body. And that... you already know how I feel about that, because I'm pretty sure you would too. And also, whenever I would put my hair, clip it up so I can wash my face, whenever I would let it go, it would pretty much stay up here at the top. Does that make sense? My hair was so light at the end that it just couldn't move. It didn't have that body to it. And also, I like getting a scalp massage by my husband, and whenever he would do that, I could feel his fingers on my scalp, and I just couldn't take it. Just don't touch my scalp. That poor man, he suffered a lot with me. My husband, he is a saint. He has been through this with me. I mean, he can tell you stories too of what I was going through. Now, one of my videos, it's a favorites video, and I noticed it when I was editing it, that you can kind of see what my hair looked like from the back. I was talking about our new cat that we found, or our cat found us. And here I am playing with my hair, and then I turned around to check on her, and then you could see it right there. You could see that I had no hair in the back of my head. You could just see how see-through it is. And I did this empties videos. It was my last empties videos that I just did. So when I was trying to find the right pose for the thumbnail, I turned around. And then I thought, let me try to put those side by side. My favorites video and of my empties video for the thumbnail. And you can see a difference. That was in, I believe, 2 years' time. Let me look at my phone to see where I'm at. Then about the summer of 2018 maybe, I found this product by Briogeo, and I have it right here. Let me get it. It is the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. I started using this and I noticed that the itchiness has subsided, and mind you, for 2 years my scalp was still itchy. It was unbearable at times. I even tried putting essential oils on my scalp. Tea tree, peppermint, eucalyptus, rosemary. I mean, whatever DIY treatment you could put on your hair, I did it. I tried to do it and nothing. But then when I found this product right here helped with my itchiness. And I'm going to be doing a video of the products that I use for my hair right now in a separate video, so this video won't be too long. And also this product that I thought I had here, but I had to go get it in my shower. It's also by Briogeo, and it's the Scalp Revival Charcoal and Coconut Oil Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. This one and this one I think helped with my itchiness. This shampoo I use probably about once every week or every 10 days. You just need a little bit and just rub your scalp in the shower. Just the scalp. Don't let it get to the hair because it will dry out your hair. And mind you, I was scared. I was scared to use anything new because I thought it would just make it worse. But I would rub it in my scalp, rinse my hair, and then these shampoo and conditioner by Revitalash, the thickening shampoo and conditioner. This really made my hair feel soft and gave me a little bit of volume. But then after I used this, I would use the shampoo and conditioner and then get out of the shower, and with my hair damped, I would comb it out very carefully with a wide tooth comb and just get a little dropper full of this and also rub it in my scalp and then put styling cream and mousse in my hair. Now, I really do think that these two products helped with the itchiness. And then I'm starting to use other products that I'll talk more in depth with in that video. But I think this and this really helped with my itchiness. Again, this is what worked for me. So that was in the summer of 2018 that I found these products and started using them. So after I started using those products, I noticed that my scalp was not itchy. I was still shedding, but my scalp wasn't itchy. And in March 2019, we went to Egypt, and I vlogged about our trip, and I'll link it down below if you want to see it. And we went to the Red Sea, and the one thing that I remembered is that my scalp was cold whenever we swam in the Red Sea, and it just made me shiver. And then probably a month after the trip, I noticed that my hair wasn't shedding as much. Maybe swimming in the Red Sea helped. I don't know. Maybe my scalp was not itchy anymore. Maybe that helped for my scalp to be healthy again, for the hair follicles to reform. I don't know, but the itchiness has stopped and the shedding wasn't as bad as it was before. So it's like, okay, maybe we need to go back to Egypt and swim in the Red Sea. And let's see here. Let me show you some pictures. So this picture was taken in March 2019. It was getting a little bit thicker, a little bit denser in by the scalp area. And here in June 2019, it was getting a little thicker in the bottom of my hair. This one, August 2019, is not the best picture, but you can see that there was some hair resting on my shoulder. It wasn't just kind of fly away, it was some weight on my shoulder. This year, this is in February of this year, 2020. Oh, the good old days in February of 2020. Oh, wish we can go back then. You can see that even though my hair was not as thick as it was before, but it was getting a little bit denser in the ends of my hair. This was a picture in September, just last month. And yeah, you can definitely see that there is hair at the ends of my hair. It wasn't as see-through as what happened in that picture in 2018. That was a bad picture. So this is what my hair looks like now, and it's a lot better than it did 4 years ago. I'm starting to see a little bit more shed in the shower, but it's not as bad as it was. And now I don't need to wash my hair every day. That one was a killer because water is not your hair's best friend sometimes. So I was glad that I didn't have to wash my hair every day and go through the shampoo and conditioner and drying my hair and seeing all that hair on the brush and on the floor, and just kind of give my hair and scalp a break. Mind you, it's not back to its normal. I would say it's about 75 to 80% back. If this keeps up, maybe another year it can get back to normal. I don't know. I'm just thankful that the itching stopped, the shedding had stopped, or it's not as bad as it was before, and that it's looking and feeling better. Of course, now I'm starting to remember things. My hair loss was more of a diffused all over hair loss. It wasn't, right here where the alopecia, I believe, where you could see it thinning in the hair part or receding in the temple area. My hair loss was more of a diffuse hair loss. It was everywhere. There were probably a few spots that were a little bit more less hair, like back here and right here, but it wasn't concentrated in one spot. I sure do hope that this video helps someone out there, because women and hair loss, it's, like I said, devastating. And again, see a physician. Now, the things that I'm saying here worked for me. I don't know if it will work for other people because everyone's hair loss is different. So that's why it's very important to get advice from a doctor, not from me. This is just my story of my hair loss. And I think it's getting better. I honestly think it's getting better. I just love that there's some body at the ends of my hair. And when the wind is blowing when I'm outside, I can feel the wind lift up my hair. I know that sounds kind of weird, but I miss that feeling. Because before it'd be just like 1 or 2 strands hitting my face and it just was not a good feeling. I hope this video does help someone out there, that kind of encourages them that we're not alone. It affects millions of women worldwide. Millions. My intuition, my thinking, maybe it could have been the skincare that I used that made my scalp itchy, and then me thinking that I had lice to use the Rich shampoo, and that was just the nail that hit the coffin. The last nail in the wood. What is that saying? The straw, maybe the straw that broke the camel's back. I don't know. Maybe that's it. But I'm just glad after 4.5 years, over 4.5 years later, wow, that's a long time. It's starting to feel a little bit better. And expect a video with the hair care products that I use and how I use it in probably, again, a week or 10 days. Like I said, I'm waiting for something, and plus I've got other videos that I'd like to put out first. So yeah, this is my hair loss story, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it wasn't too bad. Maybe I might come back again and talk about my hair next year at this time, just to kind of give you an update. Well, all right, you guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you can see more videos like this. And you all have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.